You start with this, and then after a day, 24 hours, you get a tray. Poke holes into it like this. Put it in another tray. Right now I'm cleaning trays, but so after tomorrow, these seeds, which are already started to expand, will go into this tray that has holes, with a tray underneath of it that doesn't have holes. Spread it out nice and evenly, and every few days you're gonna have to, once you have a root system like this, if you want to keep green grass, once you have good root system where you can kind of carpet hold it, take the grass out, rinse these out so it's nice and clean, rinse the grass out just so you don't have any room for mold or anything else to grow. Once the grass is rinsed out, so let me do this with one hand. Okay. Oh. Let it kind of drain on both sides, because it'll get really wet, and you don't want it so wet that it's super moldy, or that it can get moldy, I mean. So you want to let it drain, and you got to kind of be careful because it will split in half. Oh, hold on. Okay, I'm back. Okay, so once you got all this washed off, roots nice and washed, the trays are nice and washed and cleaned and don't have any old water in it, then you just put the carpet back in, make sure all the water's drained out, make sure this is just moist and not, you don't want the bottom tray to be soaking wet, because that will create mold, and we don't want that. So look at that root system. Good, pretty root system. Same with these. These, the ends have gotten dried out, so when the middle was growing, the ends kind of stopped. So you got to kind of make sure when you're misting it, and all you need is just a little spray bottle and just, it goes a couple squirts, and then you're good to go. So I've done all of them except for this one, so I'm about to wash this one out, and then I'll be back. Okay, we're back. So I just rinsed the last one out. So now what I'm going to do is to continue these growing until I get them seeds kind of forming. I'm going to trim all of these down to tray level because they're pretty high above the tray. So I'm going to trim all of them down so that just continues the growth. And I'm going to put them on my tray. So tomorrow morning this will be a breakfast treat. And I've got 8 trays. So all of these are about to get a haircut. Just so you can kind of see me cutting the grass. It's not the perfect cut, but you know, they are not going to care when they're eating it. You just kind of grab a little bunch and start clipping. You might pull some roots out, but that's okay, because it's all good for them. See, like that. That's okay. I just trimmed this one, so. I'm gonna have to get a container. Anyway, so that's what I got going on. Just giving it a trim so they can eat some tomorrow.